Are you an older drummer? Do you have to get in your car and pack all your equipment up? Do you have back pain from heavy equipment and heavy hardware? Well, I've got the solution for you. Stay tuned. That's kind of funny. Hey, welcome back to Nothing But Drums. I'm John, and we are going to discuss, seriously of course, about hardware and how to simplify your hardware system to make it a little bit lighter. For me, I have a hardware bag that I like to use, one of those hockey bag things, and I'd always want to find a system to make it a little bit lighter. So I try to only incorporate what I need. So I need a drum throne, I need a foot pedal, one cymbal stand, maybe a couple clamps, snare drum, and a hi-hat stand. That's what I need. And then maybe a couple extras. Floor tom legs. All of those things add in weight, and so it's going to be a little heavy. But I don't care for some of the equipment that I have in terms of its weight. One of the things is that the heaviest thing I have is my Iron Cobra hi-hat stand, which I find to be fantastic. It works in every situation because it's strong, it's durable, but it's also very maneuverable in tight spaces, which is great. But it's really heavy. So I want to see if I can replace that. So I got a couple pieces from the Yamaha aluminum series called Cross Town. The Cross Town series cymbal stands. I got a hi-hat stand and a snare drum stand. And I'm going to replace those with the current system that I use in my bag, which is the Tama stuff, to lighten it up a little bit. I can tell right away that these stands are so much lighter. Look at this. I'm just holding this with one finger. It is so super light. It's like less than 2 pounds. I mean, it's got to be. Unlike the Tama stand that I have here, I don't think I could hold this with one hand. Oh, one finger. Let me try it. So one finger. I can't do it with one finger. I got to hold my hand around it. It's very heavy. But this stand itself is built like a tank. There's not a piece on here that's plastic. It's all durable. I mean, it's machined well. This is going to last a lifetime. Guaranteed. Now the Yamaha one from Crosstown, these aluminum ones, has a lot of plastic parts on it to lessen the weight. It's thin aluminum that are pieces that are stamped. So it may not last very long, but they're not that expensive. So you can buy another one if it breaks. But it's so light. I'm looking forward to changing this out when I start doing gigs. I got a couple gigs coming up here this month and next month, so I'm going to use that. But my hi-hat stand, that's the big one. The one I usually use, that Tama Iron Cobra, that is very heavy. This one from Yamaha, this aluminum Crosstown, is not. It's not at all. So that's going to be a back saver for sure. I think one of the biggest things loading up drums is when I have to get that hardware case out of the club, and if I run over somebody's foot with it, I'm liable, right? Breaking somebody's foot. No, I'm kidding, of course. But yeah, you got to get out of everyone's way when you exit the club, and that hardware bag is really heavy. So I'm going to lighten that up. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick test, see what this looks like. I can only tell you what the difference is when I trade out these parts for what I have in my hardware bag now, and see what it's like loading it up into the cars. All right, so here are the things that I have in my hardware case, which most people have too. First, drum throne has to be, that's no compromise. Drum throne's got to go in there. And it's got to be a good one. I'm not going to compromise on the drum throne. I don't care about the weight for that. All right, next, I have a Ludwig boom stand, the Hercules stands. These are actually pretty light, funny enough. And I just like those stands. That's why I have them, and that's why I'm going to use those. And they're strong enough that I can clamp stuff to, which I clamp a mounted tom to. So we'll keep that. So that's part of this. They come in 3 parts, which adds, obviously, some weight. Now, the big thing. This is the Tama hi-hat stand. The Iron Cobra hi-hat stand, which I love this thing. This thing is solid. In our lightweight new snare drum stand. Our new lightweight hi-hat stand. All right, so that should be everything that I need. Snare drum stand, drum throne, cymbal stand, hi-hat stand, floor tom legs. That's it. That's all the stuff that I need. Okay, it's still heavy, but it's not as bad as it was. It's still got some heft to it, but it's better. It's more manageable. That's worth it. These two components right here, this stand and this stand, are extremely heavy. So to take these out of the mix makes a big difference. It's still a little heavy, but that's to be expected, I guess. So try it. If you can, if you have the means, go for the Crosstown cymbal stands and get a set and see how you like it. I'm going to do another review of these 6 months in, probably July or August, to see how they stand up in the cymbal bag and traveling back and forth. Thanks for tuning in. It's been nothing but drums. Are you an older drummer? Do you get back pain from loading up all your hardware and your cymbal stands and your drums? Well, stay tuned, because I've got the solution for you. Are you a drummer? Are you an older drummer? Do you have erectile dysfunction? I don't know why I said that out loud. Do you have back pain from loading up all your heavy cymbal stands and your hardware? Stay tuned, because I've got the solution for you.